Dudes, Dean here, and I wanted to take some time out of the day to discuss the whole supply drop fiasco, an issue that's currently plaguing our community, or at the very least just annoying a lot of people. And if you have no idea what I'm talking about, essentially we've got these weapons that are in the supply drops now, and they're pretty much impossible to acquire. Now, a lot of this stems, in my opinion, this stems from the season pass essentially being useless. And I guess you'll see that in the title, that the season pass is useless, and that's kind of what I want to allude to. So if you couldn't have guessed already, I am a season pass holder for Call of Duty this year. I don't think I've ever had it before, and this is the first time I got it. And I got it because I knew that I would be playing this game a lot. This is the first Call of Duty that I've really invested a bunch of hours into since Black Ops 2, to be honest with you. Wasn't a fan of Ghost, wasn't a fan of AW, so this is the first time that I knew that I was going to be investing a lot of hours into the game. And I had no idea that this would be coming, these weapons in the supply drop. I figured that there would be some form of weapon DLC, and it's kind of ironic that we call these weapons DLC weapons, because they're not DLC weapons. DLC weapons are something that you can acquire on your own, not on your own, but you can go out and pay for them essentially. And what we have here is, yeah, I mean, I guess in hindsight you're paying for them, but you have to be lucky, and it's all odds basically. We're playing a casino game, which is ridiculous. So the season pass does not allow you to get these weapons at the current time I'm recording this video. And to be honest with you, I highly doubt they will change that. All the season pass lets you get is the maps, and for Black Ops 3, the only thing that I really find the season pass is useful for is getting the zombie maps. The maps that they supply us are not good. I mean, so far they've been really bad, and I don't think that season pass warrants getting it for that reason alone. So basically, like I said, we have these weapons in the supply drop, and there's just a ton of money being dropped, whether it's by YouTubers or people who are streaming or just people who are fans of the game and want to get their hands on these weapons. And you might say, well, the weapons really aren't even that good, so why is it a big issue to go out and get these weapons? Well, you're right, they're not that good. I mean, for the most part, they're reskin knives, which is nothing special, and we've got a couple of weapons. But the biggest thing, and the biggest reason I know for me personally why I want them, is to keep this game fresh. When you have the opportunity to play with something new, or to use something new in the game, it adds a new level of, I don't want to say freshness, but unique play, I guess you could say. It adds something to the game. Why do we get map packs? Because we're sick of the old maps. Why would we want new weapons? Because we're bored of using the same weapons, and it keeps your fans involved in the game. So for them to hide these, I guess you could say, in these supply drops, it's silly. I mean, I understand it. I know it's a business. I know you got to make that money. I know Activision's got to get that dollar. So I mean, I understand that. But like I said, it's really unfair odds, and the weapons themselves are not really that good. So this notion of pay to win, it's not true. But it is pay to have more fun, I guess you could say. So I wanted to give a couple of ideas that I had to maybe change this system if Activision for some reason is seeing my video, which I highly doubt they will ever see this. But, you know, we can have a discussion down below and you guys can give me your opinions. So the number one, and I want to say that these ideas that I have aren't really revolutionary. It's not something crazy that somebody else hasn't already discussed, but the number one idea I have is you have to sell them individually, and I think the prices could be a little bit higher than what we would want to pay for them, because we have proved as a community that we're willing to spend a crap load of money on those COD points. So I think that they would probably be around $10-ish. So I think that's the first way to start. Increase the drop rates. I don't see that happening. Maybe they could higher it a little bit, or raise it a little bit, I should say, because right now it's like a 1% chance, maybe even under a 1% chance of you getting a DLC weapon. I think the knives should be at least a 20% chance, and the DLC weapons themselves, the guns, should be, I don't know, maybe 10. I think that's something more fair, and I'd like to see. And make crypto keys easier to acquire would be my last thing. I don't know if you guys have played lately, but for me, if I spend a whole day playing, like a whole committed day playing Call of Duty, I can maybe get one rare supply drop. And I know that varies between person. I don't know exactly the ratio or the equation in earning crypto keys. So, but I know for me, from experience, if I'm playing for a whole day's worth, putting a committed effort in, I'll probably get one rare supply drop, maybe two if I get really lucky, and I don't even bother with the common drops. One more thing I forgot to mention, I just thought of it, is I think that the COD point system, if you're spending your money on that, it should raise your chances up to like 40% to get it. You've already wasted the season pass and you're still making people pay for these COD points. Make them useful, make them actually worth your while. I know it's all odds and it's random and it's a gambling system, and I understand it that Activision just wants to make the money that they are trying to get, but I think they have to make it more fair. So if you like this video, please be sure to give it a like, and if you disagree with me, or I don't know, you want to talk about it in the comments below, please feel free to. Let's have a discussion about this. And yeah, guys, hashtag blackout the black market. Don't know if you know what that is, but annotation on the screen right now. I think you should all commit to that so we can help make a movement. Thanks, guys. I'll see you in the comments below.